Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about a way that darkness tricks all of us at some point in our lives, where it seems like there is no hope to happiness or any hope that your life is ever going to get better. This can definitely and does definitely happen no matter what age you are, no matter what you've gone through. It can happen no matter what the circumstances are. And if you're someone that feels like you're in such a dark place, or just in a place of uncertainty and you don't really think that your life is getting anywhere or ever gonna go anywhere, this is definitely a good video for you to watch. So the greatest way the darkness will trick you is by showing you, and I mean this is something huge with darkness, and I mean it's obvious as to what it stands for. It is a blessing, but it's also a curse. Yes, it can teach us multiple lessons. However, it can also curse us until we learn the lessons, right? It can feel like a curse until we've learned the lessons that darkness can put us through in dark times, right? And one of those lessons that I really wanted to talk about today, and maybe I'll make more videos like this if you guys enjoy this, but one of the biggest tricks darkness will play on you until you start to learn the game of being in a dark place and the games that it plays on you is that it will trick you into not seeing any light in your life, that there is never going to be an end to the darkness, that there's no hope for you. And I know that that might seem obvious, but it's not like we really ever think about it. We just think about how much our life sucks and the shitty things that are happening to us right now. We never actually think to stop and think that this doesn't have to be this way, because we don't believe that. And that's the illusion that darkness gives us, is that it can never get better and that it likely never will. That is all just because we are trapped in a dark place in our minds that we do not want to step out of, because we've gotten so comfortable being numb or not being heard enough or going through whatever we have. We're so used to it that we numb ourselves. So then we start to believe that this is the way life is, and that's the way life has to be. That's the way life is going to stay forever. But that's not the case. And I've been on that side, and that's why I really wanted to talk about this today, because darkness will play so many fucking tricks on you, and this is one of the greatest, biggest ones of all to understand, is that there is light at the end of the tunnel. But we don't focus on it, and it's not like darkness is going to encourage you and show you that there is that, because darkness tricks you, plays with your mind, and makes you think that all life ever does and ever is going to be is it's going to suck for you forever, for all eternity. And that's how it makes you feel, and that's what we choose to stay in, because it makes us feel more comfortable in a sense that we already know what's happening, we already know our destiny, we already know our fate, whatever. We have our fucking thoughts straightened out, we know what to expect in life, and we think of it as this bad thing that's going to stick with us forever. But in reality, like I said, from my own personal experience, I have been there. I have had that mindset multiple times, and I used to think about that for years. There was no light at the end of the tunnel. There was no purpose that I had. There was no good in my life, and there never would be. That there was no chance of that, right? And someone even told me today that they hit such a low in their life that there was no way that for them they stood a chance. And for me, myself personally, I even told them again, I have been there. I have experienced that same thing. I have been at such a bad position in my life where I thought that nothing was going to get better. It couldn't get worse than this. And you know what? It does get worse than that. And many times I've experienced that where I don't think it's going to get any worse, but it gets 1,000 times worse. Worse that I didn't think it could even fucking get, but it does. And so, that's a trick that darkness puts you through, and it's a whole mind game that it plays on you. But now I've seen the other side. I've seen the potential for a better life for myself. I've seen that there is good in my future if I choose to work towards that. I've seen that I can create a better life for myself and a more better experience for myself and light energy, and surround myself with all those amazing things in my life if I just let myself be in that energy and live off of those dreams and desires that I have, right? Rather than fear, doubt, and anger, sadness, all of those things that we face in our daily lives. So anyways, that is a big trick darkness will play on you. So do not be fooled. And if you have been fooled, don't hate yourself for it. Just let yourself get through it, even if it takes a year or two. I've been literally working at least a year and a half learning my ass off to get to where I want to be, which I always link these YouTubers in the description, by the way, the majority of the YouTubers that I learned from. And then there's also my videos that you can learn from too if you so desire to. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos.